So what did you bring me here for? Well, baby, I got something to show you. Oh yeah, what you think about that? Got the cake and the fireworks. It's so awesome, huh? I mean, cake? Come on. So, baby, what do you think?
Ah, it's so good! I love it! Let's watch fireworks. This is so romantic. And the steak was a good touch. I told you I was vegan, but whatever.
Hey, what is up, people of the internet? Today, I've got for you another wireless redstone tutorial, but before we get to that, let's give our actors a round of applause, shall we? Oh, wrong button, hold on. There we go, okay. Wave to the camera, guys. Okay, well, I guess, I guess they're having a private moment. Well, anyway, now before we jump into our test world, what I want to show you is, how this is actually set up. Okay, so basically if I come down here, you'll see that there's a whole bunch of glowstone down here, and I've even got a whole bunch of command blocks with glowstone underneath them out here. And the way this works is whenever I hit this button right here, and come down here, you'll see it turns all of that to redstone. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into our redstone testing world, and I'll show you how this is done. Alright, this is the second video in our wireless redstone series. And if you missed last week's video, here's a link on the screen here for you. I'll go ahead and leave that for you and remind you that you can also check the description. Let's take a look at what we learned last week. Last week we learned how to get a command block, how to use basic wireless redstone. We learned how to turn off our command block output so we don't spam the chat, and we learned how to use a wireless T flip-flop. Let's take a look at what we're going to be learning today. Okay, so today we're going to cover multiple receivers. So we're going to turn multiple receivers on and off. Now, this uses the same sort of command that we used last week, only we're going to be doing a larger area than just one block. So we are going to be filling these coordinates, this first set of coordinates, all the way to this second set of coordinates in three-dimensional space with a redstone block with a damage value of 0. It's important to put that 0 there. And we are going to be replacing it with Minecraft Stone. And then over here, it's going to be the exact opposite, where we are filling those same coordinates with stone, damage value of 0, replacing our redstone block. Okay, so if you've used World Edit or anything like that, you may be familiar with selecting two coordinates with the wand feature. But we can do the same thing with just our cursor where it is. So when you look at an object, you're pretending like it's selected, because you see that little box, you have selected a block. Whether you do anything to it or not, any block you look at, you have selected. So if I go to my terminal, I hit slash, and then I go fill, then hit space, tab, space, tab, space, tab, space, and I have selected the first block. I'm going to hit enter, and then you'll see down there it actually gives us what we might be wanting to do. It kind of gives us the format for what we might be doing. So the second part, we're going to come over to our second coordinate, and we are going to hit the slash and then the up key, and we're going to space over, then we're going to hit tab, space, tab, space, tab, so that we are selecting the second block. Hit space, tab again, and we want to make this area redstone, right? So we type in red, S, it'll complete that. We type in B, it'll complete that with a tab. And then space 0 space tab, and we want to use replace. Some of the other stuff in here, like it says over here, destroy, keep, hollow, outline, these things aren't really going to help us as far as wireless redstone, but they are fun things to play around with, and I would encourage such things. Okay, so coming back over here, we are going to be replacing, and then we want to say stone, so type in stone just like that. Okay, so we can hit enter right now, and it changed. This is perfect. So what I want you to see real quick is that it has changed the volume of this area. Any place where there was stone, if we run that command like we just did, it'll change it from stone into a redstone block. So if I run that command again, that's what it'll do. So what we want to do is we want to put this in a command block. So let's go back to that terminal real quick, and we can Control A and then Control C, and I'll go ahead and hit enter just to get rid of it. Place our command block, open the command block, hit Control V to paste it in there, and then hit done. Then we're going to need another command block. We're going to go back in there and we're going to hit paste or Control V, and we're just going to come back here and we are going to change. If you see down here where it says stone, we're going to be setting this up so it's opposite. So it's going to be redstone. Redstone underscore block, just like that. And then we're going to come back here where it says redstone block, and we're going to make it so it says stone. Just like that. Alrighty, hit done, and we're going to go ahead and place a button here and a button here, and then this should change everything to stone, and then this changes everything to redstone. So we can have other blocks in here without them being affected, because it's only going to be replacing the stone, as you'll see here. Just like that. Alright, well that's going to be it for this tutorial, but let's see what we're going to have next week. Next week we're going to be getting into a different kind of wireless redstone. We're going to be using a fill clock because it's important for you to understand as we move forward, and it's similar to what we've been doing already. We're also going to be using a scoreboard objective to make it so that we can do this. Wireless redstone, automatic doors. Yeah, that's right. This one's going to be a fun one, I promise. Gets a little lengthy and a little involved, but you'll enjoy it nonetheless, I promise. Well, that's going to be about it from me for this tutorial, and make sure you stay tuned until next week for another wireless redstone tutorial. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because we really care what you have to say, and we'd love to deliver more content to you. And hey, don't forget to check out last week's tutorial if you missed anything so far. Alright, well, you stay classy, Internet. And hey, if you did miss last week's episode, go ahead and click the thumbnail on the left. And if you'd like more from either this channel or any of the PNP Gaming Network channels, go ahead and click the thumbnail on the right. And don't forget to also hit that subscribe button.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I also got you these flowers. Here! Oh no!